Okay, so my screen is visible to you? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very good. Chale. So at least I got two voices now. Ayushi and somebody, Adil. Okay. So first premise is what to do because when we do our BTEC, basically we have to ask very serious question where we are landing, because either I'll go for a job domain or I go for my education domain. Probably we will be discussing on these two part of it. Job of which kind, and how we can take up a job and all, and what is your positioning now. So just a small introduction of mine. I've just shared my degree here because I thought if I'm going and I'm going and discussing with the people of a engineering background, so let's put up on a degree kind of stuff rather than what position I had. So I'm a MTech IT Kharagpur. I did MTech in cryogenics. I stood all in rank gate 24 in 2003. And I did work in the domain of cryogenics for 4 years. So from 2006 to 8, 6 to 10, I was working with a company named Praxair. You might have heard these days that's called Linde. So Praxair was a company at that time. Now the Praxair was acquired globally by Linde. Linde is also one of the biggest company in air separation. And Linde was basically a scientist. And because most of you are from computer science background, then probably I'll not ask this question, because if somebody is from mechanical and all or chemical, I could have asked certain questions, but ठीक है, अभी तो CSC से पूछना सही वाली बात नहीं. So when we look at our questions, we go for a master degree, we go for either we go for a job, then obviously do I go for a CAT or doing MBA from India, or I want to do uh, my MBA from abroad. That is called MIM. As a fresher, obviously you can't do MBA abroad, because abroad colleges, they will ask for some years of experience. Some of the colleges in general is minimum 3 years of experience, what we say. Then this is also one of the biggest question one has to ask. I'm doing BTech and I'm completing, or I'm changing my domain. Do I need to take a year drop? So what is the basis? What is the impact when you go to your interviewers or to a college in some point of time? So obviously there will be some impact, but yes, there has to be some. If we take a call on this, we are going to discuss on this too. अब बेसिकली क्या होता है जब मतलब इवन if I remember our days in like initial 12th, basically more than engineering, we were more focused on कि जेई देना है. मतलब ऐसा लगता है जेई देना है, आईटी जाना है, तो पहले हम लोग एग्जाम देना है, कॉलेज जाना है का कॉन्सेप्ट होता. उसके बाद कॉलेज में जाके जो होगा वो देखेंगे, उस पे जो जॉब लगेगी वो मेरा करियर होगा. So we actually take up exam first, then college, then course, then career. But I don't think so. In graduation, this is a situation for you. So you cannot decide just on an exam part. तुम्हें पहले तो decide करना पड़ेगा what you want to do. And the moment you decide what you want to do, there are certain angle to it. And basic angles अगर इसको देखो तो there are two kind of career basically. So one is a knowledge based, another is skill based. So I'm a computer science engineer and I want to join any IT firm. I want to join in coding, or I want to work in area of animation. So that is like one way. Or I want to become a professor, or I want to something like I want to join, I want to write UPSC or some other examinations where my subject is going to be key. So, or like obviously when I say prof, it will be a way when I do MTech and then PhD and then become a professor of it. So anything like if you go for a UPSC kind of examinations, obviously that is where you will be tested on your subjects. क्योंकि अगर आपको एक्सेल करना है तो सब्जेक्ट नॉलेज का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस है. बट नाउ यू लुक एट द on the skills part of it. Like somebody want to be a manager. So when you say managers को obviously subject knowledge चाहिए, but priority क्या है उसका? The way he communicate, he or she communicates, the way she manages his or her time, the way they conduct their behavior into the public. So more of your people skills and your time management and these stuff are going to be a key to becoming a great manager rather than कि तुमने बीटेक कंप्यूटर साइंस कर रखा है. तो समवेयर थोड़ा ये डिसीजन देखना पड़ता है कि मैं कॉलेज में किस लिए जाना चाहता हूँ. एमंग फ्रेंड्स, एमंग प्रोफेसर्स, एमंग जूनियर्स. मतलब यू आर इन थर्ड ईयर तो अभी तक तो आप सबका नाम भी मतलब अभी तो कोविड टाइम में इतना इंटरेक्शन नहीं है, बट कॉलेजेस में थर्ड ईयर के कोई भी सीनियर अगर मिल जाए तो जूनियर बैच को पता रहता है कि इनका क्या कैपेबिलिटी है. ओनली बिकमिंग सीनियर इज नॉट दैट great. It is also important what greatness you build with the time. वो भी एक discussion में आएगा. So being a manager is a skill based job. I have seen people not great in academics, but they are very great at communication skills, managing skills and all. So they make a like very big career. Who gets a more money into the market? Uh, at the end of the day मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि knowledge वाले भी लोग धीरे धीरे स्किल की तरफ मूव कर जाते हैं. बट डजंट मीन कि इसका इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं है. मतलब आज के दिन में कुछ कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं जो बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे. हु इज चेयरमैन ऑफ टाटा सन्स? टाटा सन्स का चेयरमैन कौन है? मतलब गूगल करके नहीं बताना, आता है तो बताइए, नहीं तो मत बताइए.
सर रतन टाटा.
सो पहला ऑप्शन है रतन टाटा. आई एम आस्क्ड यार मेरे चेयरमैन ऑफ, हाँ, लेकिन गूगल करके नहीं. तो पहला ऑप्शन आया हमारे पास रतन टाटा. कोई ऐसा है जो बोलेगा कि सर ये सही है या गलत? चलो इसी पे बात करते हैं. आज के दिन में टाटा सन्स के चेयरमैन क्या रतन टाटा हैं या वो नहीं है? अभी एयर इंडिया को एक्वायर किया ना टाटा ग्रुप ने. यस नो? एयर इंडिया वाज एक्वायर्ड बाय टाटा ग्रुप.
यस सर.
एक फोटोग्राफ्स न्यूज़पेपर में सामने आया था. वन पर्सन हैविंग टी विथ पीएम मोदी. कौन था सौम्य वो?
रतन टाटा
नहीं.
थे तो वही सर.
तो अभी जो चेयरमैन हैं टाटा सन्स के, ही इज नॉट रतन टाटा. रतन टाटा के बाद आए थे साइरस मिस्त्री, अगर आप सबको याद हो तो. साइरस मिस्त्री को हटाया गया एंड नाउ एन चंद्रशेखरन. एन चंद्रशेखरन. तो बेसिकली इंफॉर्मेशन मतलब ये क्या है ना, एन चंद्रशेखर मैंने इसलिए नाम दिया बिकॉज ही इज लाइक बीटेक एमटेक एंड नाउ ही इज अ चेयरमैन ऑफ टाटा सन्स. एंड बिफोर एज्यूमिंग दिस पोस्ट ही वाज अ सीईओ ऑफ और टीसीएस. टाटा सन्स की सबसे जो बड़ी कंपनी है वो टीसीएस है. टाटा ग्रुप में कोई भी कंपनी है. अच्छा, इंडिया की सबसे बड़ी कंपनी कौन सी है बेस्ड ऑन मार्केट कैपिटल? सारे प्रोफेशनली बैठे ना. इंडिया लार्जेस्ट कंपनी, yes, in terms of market capital.
सर टीसीएस है.
Okay. तो TCS is the second largest company in terms of market cap. तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट, एज ए प्रोफेशनल you need to do very basic things to decide what you want to do. बोलते क्या, first you decide a vision for you. What do you want to do? And that vision must be supported by value system. Your vision must be supported by value system. अगर आपको आईटी डोमेन में जाना है तो भी मुझे इतना तो लगता है कि टीसीएस जैसी कंपनी का मुझे मार्केट कैपिटलाइजेशन पता होना चाहिए, और कौन टाटा ग्रुप को हेड कर रहा है या टीसीएस का जो सीईओ कौन है, ये थोड़ा जानकारी होनी चाहिए. दैट टेल्स ओके वेयर योर इंटरेस्ट इज. अगर इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ मैनेजर और वांट टू डू एमबीए तो ऐसे भी पता होना चाहिए. तो वैल्यू सिस्टम क्या है? आपका नॉलेज. तो रीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर डेली, मतलब एज ए ग्रेजुएट इफ यू डोंट रीड न्यूज़पेपर डेली then obviously what you think and what you'll become, will be a huge gap. मतलब जो आप सोचते हैं, जो आप करते हैं, अगर दोनों के बीच में मैच नहीं है तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है कि आप उन चीजों को अचीव कर पाएंगे. कहते हैं रीडिंग न्यूज़पेपर डेली, बीइंग गुड एट सब्जेक्ट्स. ऑब्वियसली जो आप पढ़ रहे हैं उनमें आपको अच्छा होना पड़ेगा. देन यू विल बी गुड एट कम्युनिकेशन ऑल्सो, बीइंग गुड एट एप्टीट्यूड. And third is called time management. So you need to just make out how many things you do on a regular basis. आपके पास कितना अपना शेड्यूल का पता होता है कि आज के दिन में क्या करने वाला हूँ, या फॉर अ मैटर मैंने पिछले 10 दिन में कितना पढ़ाई मैंने अपने टाइम स्पेंड किया. तो क्योंकि आप कहीं लिखते नहीं तो आपके पास कोई डेटा नहीं होगा, और डेटा नहीं होगा तो चिंता भी नहीं होगी. तो बेसिकली आप आराम से जीवन जी रहे हो. लेकिन आप केवल लिखिए कि what you have done today, then write also tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow, and after 10 days just look at that diary. How many hours you spent for your career growth, for your knowledge growth. The moment you have a smaller data with you, then you'll realize कि यार मैं तो पढ़ाई नहीं कर रहा. तो nobody will come and tell कि अच्छा पढ़ना है. उसके नेक्स्ट डे तुम खुद ही बैठ जाते हो पढ़ने. मैं क्या बता रहा हूँ उसका कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. ये रियलाइजेशन आपको होना चाहिए जो मैं बातें कह रहा हूँ. सो व्हेन आई से योर विजन, अगर आईटी डोमेन या एमबीए करने का है तो ये एक्सपेक्टेड है आपसे कि जो होने वाले नंबर्स हैं उनकी जानकारी हो. तो इंडिया की जो लार्जेस्ट कंपनी है वो है RIL, इसको बोलते हैं रिलायंस इंडस्ट्रीज लिमिटेड. और सेकेंड नंबर पे नो डाउट TCS वाज नंबर 1 फॉर ऑलमोस्ट 2 years of time. But in today's scenario, Reliance Industry Limited is the India's #1 company in terms of market capital is concerned. तो अब क्या है, आपको देखना पड़ेगा. हाँ, मतलब स्किल्स में अगर आप देखो तो लॉ भी कर सकते हैं. आई सी पीपल आर गोइंग फॉर लॉ. बीटेक कर लिया, अब लॉ करते हैं. मतलब टेक्नोलॉजी की भी समझ है, आप मुझे रूल्स भी पता है. ऑब्वियसली यू वुड बी अ डेडली पर्सन टू वर्क विद. कंसल्टेंसी में ऐसे रोल बहुत देखे जाते हैं. तो these are the area, or being in army, somebody joined writing CDS and becoming a colonel and lieutenant colonel in the commissioning. Basically that is nothing to do with much of computer science. कि आपको कितना computer science आता है उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन आप as a person how suited for this army domain. So that is more of your skills rather than your degree. तो अब ये कहीं ना कहीं आपको तय करना पड़ेगा कि मेरा स्किल्स पार्ट कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है, मेरा करियर पार्ट कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है. समटाइम्स यू हैव अ बैलेंस आल्सो, बट यस सम डे यू नीड टू डिसाइड व्हाट करियर यू वांट टू मेक, देन टू व्हाट कोर्सेज यू वांट टू ऑप्ट, एंड देन व्हाट कॉलेजेस विल गो. द मोमेंट द कॉलेजेस विल बी डिसाइडेड, देन यू नो व्हाट आर द एग्जामिनेशन हैज टू बी रिटन. तो वो एक अच्छा सा क्लैरिटी आपको मिल जाता है. इधर से कोई मन में सवाल आ रहा है तो पूछ सकते हैं आप. कोई भी इधर फ्लो ऑफ डिसीजन मेकिंग वाले पार्ट पे, या जो मैंने अभी समझाया कि क्यों जानकारी रखनी चाहिए आसपास जो चीजें हो रही है. ऑल क्लियर? अभी तक क्लियर है सब?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'm going to very important aspect of any graduates. That is called profile. अभी बहुत आप सुनते होंगे. आप बहुत लोग सोचते होंगे इसका प्रोफाइल अच्छा है. अगर आपको बाहर जाना है तो प्रोफाइल चाहिए. आपको IIM अहमदाबाद से MBA करना तो प्रोफाइल चाहिए. तो आप किसी भी बड़े कॉलेज में जाएं तो आपको प्रोफाइल की आवश्यकता तो पड़ती है. अब वो प्रोफाइल होता क्या है? क्योंकि प्रोफाइल जब आप अपना CV बनाते हैं, रेज्यूमे बनाते हैं, सो व्हाट आर द एलिमेंट व्हिच यू आर गोइंग टू टेक केयर. क्योंकि अगर वो एलिमेंट है तो आपका प्रोफाइल बड़ा स्ट्रांग है. तो चला एक पार्ट है, दूसरा नहीं है, तो भी कहेंगे आपका प्रोफाइल वो इंस्पायरिंग नहीं, वो इतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है. सो इट इज अ गुड टाइम. मतलब दो ऑब्वियसली तीसरे साल में इन कर गए तो अब बहुत समय तो नहीं है, बट एटलीस्ट अभी से भी जब समय है तो यूज कर ही सकते हैं. कह प्रोफाइल इज मोर और लेस having a 5 terms, एंड ये सारे टर्म्स मेरे CV के पार्ट में. लाइक लीडरशिप, तो कोई ऐसा रोल है जो जिसमें तुमने लीड किया, देन व्हाट इनिशिएटिव यू हैव टेकन, you started something, that's very good. At least you are creating legacy with time. Then he say innovation. Innovation means I need to come up with a easier solution. मतलब इनोवेशन क्या, कोई भी इनोवेशन का मतलब क्या होता है कि आसानी से उन चीजों को कर सकते हैं ना. मतलब अगर आपके पास पहले भी कार हुआ करती थी बहुत सारे लोगों के पास, बट उबर नहीं था, तो शायद इतना आसानी से कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाते थे हम लोग. तो बहुत सारे ड्राइवर्स होते थे बट उनको जानकारी नहीं, क्योंकि आपको जाना है, उनको भी जाना है, ये बात मैच करनी बहुत. So we innovate, so we come up with app and started connecting with the people from the taxi side to the passenger side, and then they got the clue. तो कहते हैं इनोवेशन इज बेटर सोल्यूशन इन मिनिमलिस्टिक रिसोर्सेज. कम से कम रिसोर्स में अगर कोई काम किया जाए उसको हम लोग इनोवेशन कहते हैं. प्रोग्रेशन इज मोर ऑफ अ इंडिविजुअल स्टफ और माय ग्रोथ स्टोरी. So in progression, in what I was doing in first year, what I did in second year, what I did in third year, so that is called progression. तो अभी तक हम लीडरशिप, इनिशिएटिव, इनोवेशन बात कर रहे थे, एंड नाउ वी नीड टू टॉक अबाउट द प्रोग्रेशन, एंड व्हिच आई वाज सेइंग आल्सो कि तुम फर्स्ट ईयर में ये थे, सेकंड ईयर में ये हो गए, थर्ड ईयर में ये हो गए, देन इट शोज कि तुम आप में प्रोग्रेशन का एलिमेंट. And each and every progressions, each and everything what we are doing, it must have an impact. So जो भी आपके आउटकम्स हैं उसको कहीं ना कहीं हमें इन टर्म्स ऑफ नंबर्स बताने पड़ेंगे. कि मैंने एक ऑर्गेनाइज किया इवेंट, उसमें 300 लोग आए और उनमें से 10 कॉलेजेस के डिफरेंट कॉलेजेस लोग थे. सो somewhere you need to work out with how I can show qualitative, quantitative stuff, and if these all 5 elements are there, then I can say your profile is very strong, very strong. Okay, anything on this slide? Very important slide. No question?
No, sir.
Okay. So I've just collated some of the value, some of the data for which probably it will be helpful for you. So people look at two things: co-curricular activity and extracurricular. Many times people forget to balance them. तो एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर बहुत ही ओपन एंडेड है, बट को करिकुलर रिलेटेड टू योर सब्जेक्ट. So doing seminars, going for knowledge session. So these are called a co-curricular activity. These are called extracurricular activity. And these are some internships. So couple of government agencies started doing uh, they are hiring interns to select. So basically, we have now option. We go to these website and try to figure out how I can get these kind of stuff. And obviously, we have a international immersion program, social work. So you need to make we need to work very hard to actually get these kind of stuff, and working with the public domain is very very good. यानी अगर आप किसी को बताते हो कि मैं मिनिस्टर फाइनेंस में था और मैंने 1 साल काम किया है, मतलब वो स्केल ही अलग होता है. इसीलिए मैंने इसमें सारे गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की भी बात की है. What is called awesome profile? But anything good is actually going to be awesome, right? 10 CGPA चाहिए तो और ही अच्छा हो जाएगा. But 9 is also very. So awesome profile means 9 CGPA, 12th 90%. Then for if you go in a core basically, so if you write gates, so nobody will ask what you did in 10th and 12th. Management ने पूछा. Okay, so basically for core, more for your research paper, what project work you did, some any international competition you have participated. Mostly the tone of those stuff are more towards outside. तो आप देखो इसमें क्या क्या चाहिए उसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ पे लिखी हुई. लेकिन क्यों ऐसा हुआ वो मैंने आपको क्वेश्चन पेपर होने से पहले बता दी. Okay. So what I did, I brought a couple of questions just to understand how good you are with the mathematics. तो ऐसा करते हैं. Let's solve this question. So I'm giving 2 minutes.
So 60.
Okay, use the chat box. You add your answer over there so that I'll be discussing what is the correct answer. I expect more answer for this question because question is not that difficult. You all know how to solve it.
Sir, 60.
Hey, 60.
Yes,
B
sir.
option. Okay. Prince, you did calculate, you got 12. How it is 12? Why not it is 60?
Yes, sir.
You calculated answer for this question is 12.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
explain your processes? How did you got this? Because most of the other people got 60 as answer.
सर इनिशियल एक्स मान के किया था.
हाँ.
इनिशियल एक्स ले लेंगे सर और 85% है तो 0.85 इंटू एक्स माइनस 0.80 हो जाएगा और 3 kg कम हो रहा है तो x माइनस 3 कर लेंगे. इनिशियल हमने x लिया था तो.
फिर से इक्वेशन बताइए.
सर 0.85
0.85
x माइनस 0.8 x माइनस 3 टोटल सर 3 kg के इक्वल.
And absolutely right. It is. So answer is 12 only. Only thing is what mistake somebody has made who has shared answer as 60. They must have done the change is going to be 3 kg. Okay. So how we solve the question of percentage? We say it is a percentage whose base is very, very important. So we have two percentages. One is 85%, other is 80%. If it is X, if the base value for 85% is X, so leftover after the water has removed, the weight of that apple, watermelon will be X minus 3. So then we are writing equation for it. So 0.85X. Oh, sorry. 0.85x minus 0.8 of x minus 3 is equal to 3. If you solve, you'll get the equation of this. You can't take like this, give 5% a change 3 kg. No, it is not like this. For percentages, the base value is pretty important. There is another way to get it when we compare the solid content. So उसमें क्या करते हैं हम लोग? If 15% is water, sorry, 85% water, then 15% is what? Solid part. 85% of X is given, and then I said ये तो water part था. So at least 15% are the solid. And what is the solid part in this? Is going to be 20% of X minus 3. Again, you can write 0.5 of X minus is equal to so 15% of solid in fresh, which is X, that is going to be solid containing because X minus 3 में जो solid content था because of 80% water, solid content 20%. So solid equal to solid, the condition would be. Okay. There are some questions, but I want to take you through another set of questions. Tell me the answer. This is the reasoning question. I want to check how good you are at the reasoning or not. And use the chat box so that others will also know what answer you have submitted. Question is very simple. Ram is father of Shyam, grandfather of Mohan. How many possible relations exist in between Shyam and Mohan? Okay. Ayushi shared. Okay. Anmol, basically, I'm not asking what is the relation. I'm asking how many possible relations. Listed, no? This is how many possible relations exist between Shyam and. Okay. Anmol says two. ठीक है अभी तक दो आंसर है टू ही आए हैं अभी. And once this question is done, then we'll move to the examination part. Basically, what is CAT, what is bank SSC, what is SSC CGL, what other options, CDS and all, we'll be discussing. Because the 1 hour time given, so we need to. If I say 2 is not the right answer, can Unmol and Ayushi change their answer or they want to have a discussion on this? 2 sahi answer nahi. The question is how many possible relations. So we need to we need to find out what is the possibility also. Or Unmol, can you unmute and speak? Can you tell me what are those relations which you got?
So, Mohan is the son of Shyam, and Shyam is the father of Mohan.
No, that is not two relations. The same thing. ना? श्याम और मोहन के बीच में क्या रिलेशन? ऐसा थोड़ी बोलेंगे कि श्याम बेटा है मोहन का और मोहन पिताजी हैं श्याम के. This is nothing but the one relation. Okay, चलेगा बता. Look at this. See, can you tell me what is the gender of Shyam and what is the gender of Mohan? श्याम और मोहन का जेंडर क्या है?
मेल।
और ये उन्मूल कैसे पता चला आपको?
सरनेम से।
Don't you think there are so many name exists in nearby us where we still confuse कि ये नाम तो मेल में भी चलता है और ये फीमेल में भी चलता है, ऐसा है नहीं है?
Yes, sir.
What about your name? Can I use this name for both gender? There are so many names are there. I have seen like Saroj name, Suman. I have seen the name has to be, and even you go in the Punjab side, you're not able to recognize. Only based on title you're able to understand. Otherwise, Gurpreet can be a name of male and female both. So grammar का rule कहता है name cannot decide gender. श्याम नाम तो मैं किसी का भी रख सकता हूँ. So because we are solving basic aptitude question doesn't mean we are going to just go by our intuition. It should be the rule. Is there any rule which says I can't keep a name of Shyam for a girl? Yes, you can. But yes, Ram is a male, that is clear because Ram is father of Shyam. So relation can establish the gender. But Ram is father of Shyam, so Shyam could be male or female. तो यहाँ राम हो गया, यहाँ श्याम हो गया और ये मोहन की जगह. So Ram is male, but Shyam could be male and female both, and Mohan can be male and female both. Look at the possible relation: father son, father daughter also, uncle nephew, uncle niece, aunt nephew, aunt niece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 relations. So answer is D. Okay, well, I did it, but you must have got the clue. Okay, let me put up another question. Tell me the answer. And these are the questions I have taken from the standard examinations, like which you know. And they're not difficult. They are testing your basics, and you need to basically try to figure out okay, how I can get to the answer for this. This is a question of simple interest. Tell me the answer. Use the chat box quickly, guys. ये सवाल तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना, मतलब ये सवाल इतना डिफिकल्ट तो मैंने दिया ही नहीं. Answers, please. So see, 21 is not the right answer because the question is simple interest, not the compound interest. Compound interest के लिए आंसर तो सही है ये. Right. And I'm seeing like people are leaving the session. It seems like they have solved the questions. If you've not solved, then how can you leave the session? So two thing I have discussed till yet. One, wherever you want to go, you have to give importance to your profile. And then I discussed 5 elements of profile: leadership, initiative, innovation, progression. With time, have you grown in your organization, in the college, or what impact you have made? And second, you have to be good at aptitude, because these are the questions can be asked when any company comes to your campus. जितनी ये TCS, Infosys, Wipro, ये सारे जो aptitude test लेते हैं, they are nothing but this only. So when you prepare for aptitude, basically you are taking care of most of the examinations. So for example, if I prepare for CAT/GMAT / other non-IIMs like JAT or IAFT or kind of examination. So these all the information will be very, very helpful for your job also, because most of the company they ask aptitude test. Obviously, your subject knowledge is going to be there, but aptitude test is also going to be there. Another domain could be if I prepare, if I go and say, okay, I want to have a job, and that too in either a government side or a semi-government type. So SSC banking, SSC CGL, bank PO, these are the area where all the options can be. Ha, 28 is also not a right answer. So neither IUC nor Unmol is right on when the answer for this question is concerned. And what is asked in aptitude, basically we have in general, you have 3 sections: QA, reasoning, जिसको हम AR भी बोलते हैं और LR भी बोलते हैं, और VA and verbal reasoning. And Q up to 10th class, that's what I was dealing also. Reasoning, that's what I discussed. वो blood relation वाला question था. And VA is nothing but reading comprehension, even para completion, para jumble. So these are the stuff where we say, okay, probably you can do good to this and all stuff. So in third year, you need to take a call, because you can't live in only present. You have to work on the 70-30 concept. 70% time should be given for present and 30% time should be given for future. Then only something future is actually present for you. If you don't study, you say, okay, BTech तो कर ही रहना और क्या करना है, CAT थोड़ी लिखना है, CAT तो WorkX का होता है. No, still there are 27% freshers, they go to IIMs. 27% लोग ऐसे हैं जो इन कॉलेजेस में वो फ्रेशर होते हैं. Why not I have a chance? So there are like so multiple questions. What happened in the B schools? Test score, profile score, and then obviously when your PI and GD score happen, then they have a final selection. What you will going to be tested? SNAP, it is in general, now it is not there. So only the JAT has certain session called general awareness, writing ability test, decision making. This is also very, very important. If somebody want to do in HR, MA HR is a program. And if somebody goes to these colleges, I think you pay around 20K and you get a salary of 21 lakhs per annum. So there are good colleges and probably you can make a career out of it. These are like some placement figure. Look at this. No one is less than 20 lakhs. MIM, obviously you need to write GMAT and then go abroad. थोड़ा सा आपको research करना पड़ेगा. But I'll share my number. Deferred MBA probably third year to final year going, right? So you can apply this. This is called Young Leaders Program. ISB Hyderabad is one of the prominent college, Indian School of Business. This is a Harvard Business School, 2+2 years program. What they say, you apply based on profile. Once you will be selected, you will call for submit your GMAT score. Based on GMAT plus your PI, you are going to have a college. But they're not going to put you into an MBA college just after your graduation. No, they say 2+2. यानी 2 साल आप जाके वर्क एक्स लीजिए और 2 साल बाद आके फिर से आप MBA प्रोग्राम ISB में ज्वाइन कर लीजिएगा. It is always important to go for these kind of program. यहाँ से एंट्री सबसे आसान होती है. बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो बहुत प्रिपेयर्ड होते हैं so that they can apply for these all the program. These are the कैसे University of Export is best for humanities, MIT is most for technology, natural sciences and all. So these are the stuff for the knowledge sake. If you ask me what I'll be more interested, if you have any question I can ask. I've just shared my coordinate with you, and now it is 3:59. So 3 to 4, that's what the session was designed for, but we may add 5 extra minutes if you have any doubt and anything we want to discuss. Any one of you? Okay. Can I say thank you then? Thank you very much. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Can we do the last question? Okay, Ayushi asked the last question. Umad said. See, the last question is of answer is anybody has not done it. Answer is 49 years. See what happened. P rupees deposited, if it has become double in 7 years. So next 7 years may simple interest se kya hoga? It is not going to be 4P, it's going to be 3P. Because anything has become 2P, that has a formula called P plus SI. It means 7 years में simple interest कितना मिलता है? That is P. And if I want my money will become 8 times. So 8P money के लिए तुमको P principal plus 7P interest चाहिए. And P rupees का interest क्या है? 7 years में. तो 7P interest के लिए कितना हो जाएगा? 49 years. 9P चाहिए तो 56 हो जाता है. But ऐसे कुछ कहा नहीं. Or you can apply a very basic one, PRT by 100. We don't use this formulas basically. आपको केवल ये पता है कि एडिटिव टाइप का है. सिंपल इंटरेस्ट इज एडिटिव टाइप, जोड़ जोड़ के बनाया जाता है. ओके, दैट इज इट. मैं आई थिंक दिस व्हाट यू आस्क. यस, नो? Yes, okay. Chalo, thank you very much. Although like only 3-4 of you has been there as a participant. Rest I don't know. Fiza, Sora, Mohammed, Ayan Khan, Jyotsna, Govind. They were there, but somewhere I was not.
No, sir, there.
He
Yes,
was
sir.
there.
Here is, sir.
हाँ, तो क्या करना है गोविंद, कभी भी रहना है कहीं भी ना सेशन में, तो एटलीस्ट अपनी प्रेजेंस फेल्ट करानी, एक दो बार पूछना है, कुछ सवाल
एक्चुअली
ही
सर
पूछ
मैंने,
लेना है।
यस सर, एक्चुअली मैंने लेट ज्वाइन किया था, देन फिर आप कंटिन्यू में, तो मैंने फिर डिस्टर्ब नहीं किया बस।
कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं,
देन
कभी नहीं,
बट आई एम
डिस्टर्ब की बात
लिसनिंग।
नहीं।
ओके
हाँ,
सर।
वेरी वेरी गुड, ग्रेट ग्रेट टू हियर यू। Thank you very much, and I have shared my details on the last slide I did. So obviously, I will not say calling on the phone will be the best idea. The best thing will be if you go by the mail side of it. If you have any query, anything you may, or if you really want, no, I want to connect you on a phone. So drop a message, and preferably on a WhatsApp, because on the WhatsApp message, we tend to see it, and then probably I may respond. And if I feel low, it's urgent, it is important, I may give you a call also. But yes, if you call me, then I just go on a missed call, because अभी भी जब मैं सेशन में हूँ तो 3-4 मिस कॉल्स आ गए, तो कॉल्स आते रहते हैं, एंड रेयरली होता है कि हम बहुत कॉल बैक कर पाते, क्योंकि पढ़ाने का काम है, पढ़ाने में तो इम्पोर्टेंट है, जो बच्चे का इम्पोर्टेंस है वो ही होना चाहिए। तो बच्चों का कॉल तो पिक होता है, बट रेयरली बाहर के कॉल्स बड़े कम पिक होते हैं, नहीं तो वो ओके प्लीज लास्ट आयुषी, मैंने फिर से कर दूं? नहीं, नहीं लिखा क्या आपने? इट्स द सेम नेम, ramanuj.misa@careerlauncher.com, or you can meet at sector 62. You can come down to the center also. It's a very student friendly center. If you come, you can meet, you can discuss. Not necessary you are starting at our place. No, ये discussion का काम चलते रहता है. Anybody can come and have a discussion. Okay, thank you very much. See you somewhere. कहीं ना कहीं मुलाकात तो हो ही सकती है. Thank you very much.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक
Wish
यू।
you all the best and do great in life.